Hey guys, I'm sorry if the camera's a little crooked. I'm trying to fix it right now. I don't exactly have a stand for this thing yet, so this is the best I'm gonna have to do. I'm just gonna have to do for right now. With that said, though, I've been gone for quite a while. I know I said in the previous update that I said I would be back doing like good idea, bad idea, and stuff like that. The reason what happened to that is because I didn't have any good ideas or bad ideas. The reason I wanted to kind of stop making videos for a little while is because I kind of wanted to take a break. I've been very busy this week, and unfortunately the busyness is not going to stop anytime soon. But with that said, real life has sort of gotten in the way of that, not to mention it's just overall when I do have free time, which is a lot of the time, I'm not gonna lie, I do have a lot of time to make a video. I generally don't feel like it, mostly because of a few things. One, there hasn't really been much to actually talk about, so I'm probably just gonna give my thoughts on maybe some older games that I like, or maybe some underrated stuff or something like that, because I really don't have anything to say about what's come out like in recent months, because you know I was going to talk about Splatoon, but the more I think about it, is the more like it's really late for that. Splatoon has passed its hype. Not to say it's a bad game or anything. No, it's a fantastic game. You should definitely pick it up if you have a Wii U anyway. For the 10 million people that have a Wii U. I know that may seem like a lot of people, but it's not. It's really not. At least not compared to what the sales numbers of the PS4 and Xbox One and such. With that said, though, there really hasn't been much to talk about. I know I could have talked about Mario Maker, but I'm currently saving up money for it, and then Nintendo's gonna release their damn Direct, where they're gonna have some kind of awesome Super Smash Bros. DLC that I have to buy as well. Damn it! Just can't win with these people. But with that said, though, yeah, that's happening, and, yeah. So, that's happening tomorrow, actually, so I'm gonna actually be doing a video on that. I'm gonna be watching it, I don't know if I'll watch it as it's live, but I will watch it, like, tomorrow, blind. I'll try and avoid spoilers this time around, which means I'm gonna have to avoid my goddamn subscription box. Because I know the first thing that's gonna pop up is like, oh, such and such characters in Smash now. It's like, oh, god damn it. I wanted to wait for the Direct to see that. So I'm probably just gonna avoid my subscription box altogether and just skip to the Nintendo Direct. And, you know, I'll have to find a way to work around that. With that said, though, that's gonna be happening sometime tomorrow, and I'll probably upload it the day after the Direct is aired. So same applies as always, so I figured I'd better get back to doing that, since like that's finally we have news again, because I really haven't had much to talk about, honestly. But then there's also a couple of other things that I want to talk about in this video as well. Plus, there's actually some unused footage I had in Sonic 06, and Zach actually saw the video, and he was sad that I cut out White Acropolis. I'll show it at the end of this. I'll edit it in at the end of this. That way, you know, if you don't want to see it, you just don't have to see it, and I won't flood your subscription box with useless videos. So that way, if you want to see it, it's just gonna be some funny stuff. Me and Zach talking about some stuff that I felt should have been in there, and it should have been in there because it was kind of funny. I ended up cutting it in the original video because the video would have been over an hour long if I let it go on any longer, and I had to nix it because we already played like 3 levels, and Iblis Phase 2, which I don't know if I'm ever gonna show off. I mean, I still have the footage for it, so it's a possibility, but not joking, me and Zach, well, Zach more or less, because he was the one playing that piece of shit. He was on Iblis Phase 2 for like over like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. It was ridiculous. He just could not beat him, and he didn't beat him in the end either. Like Crisis City, we had to stop because I got sick of seeing Iblis Phase 2. I got sick of seeing that penis worm. Anyway, enough about that. You'll see some of the White Acropolis footage that I found at the end of this. So yeah. Now to get what I actually wanted to talk about, a couple of trailers came out. I'm very late on this, but a couple of new Star Wars trailers came out, and I'm wearing my Star Wars sweatshirt for this video because it's fitting. I really like these trailers. One thing I actually really like, which other trailers for other movies have not been doing lately, is not spoiling anything. Amazing Spider-Man 2. Seriously, that kind of stuff needs to stop. You know, and I'm really happy that Star Wars isn't showing us much. I really don't know much of what's going to happen in this movie, but I can get an idea of what the characters are. I think both trailers, because there was actually the last American trailer, and there was an international Japanese trailer with some other added footage. I don't have much to say on the trailers other than they were really, really awesome. The cinematography is amazing. I love a lot of the shots they have. The John Williams score in the new trailer, the American one, was really well done. I felt that was I'm very excited to hear the score actually, because you know John Williams, he always does an amazing score. Hey guys, sorry for the location change. Something happened to where I have to record in here. So with that said, I finally found a good place with lighting. So if the camera's a little shaky, I'm sorry, it's just gonna have to be that way. I can't record anywhere else right now because someone made it so I have to move, and I'm really pissed off about that. But I'm not gonna go into it here. With that said though, back to the Star Wars trailer. I really enjoyed the trailers. I thought they were really good. I thought they had subtle hints that hint at a few things, and of course there was the poster that was released as well, which looks really nice. Really, really nice. I forget the artist who did it, but the poster looks really nice. It actually, if you look at the poster, I forget what the girl's name was, Rey, I believe it was. It's actually, her staff is actually aligned with Kylo Ren's lightsaber, which makes me think, and this is just speculation at this, that somehow they're related. I don't know if it's like a I am your father situation, or if it's like some kind of, they used to be friends or partners or something like that. I'm not sure who Kylo Ren is or what it is, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing who he is. Whether it's revealed in Episode 7 or not, I don't know. Maybe they'll continue it on. Maybe he'll be a continuing villain. I don't know for sure, but they didn't do that with Darth Maul, though. But they did do it with, to be fair, they did do it with the original trilogy, so I think they're going to do it the same thing here. No Luke Skywalker, surprisingly. I was very shocked that we didn't get to see much of Luke, but I guess they're saving him. A lot of people have speculated that Luke and Kylo Ren are one and the same. I really don't think / hope that is the case, mainly because first off, Adam Driver is the one who is playing Kylo Ren. Now, I know that he has a mask on, so you could say, well, Mark Hamill is not the one in the suit, it's just someone else. He's just playing him until he takes off his mask or something like that. But either way, I still don't see it being Luke Skywalker, because we saw a shot with Luke Skywalker and R2 in one of the trailers, not this one, but one of the trailers, which I think is the only time we saw Luke Skywalker at all. Not to mention that another thing that I also think is that I just don't really like the idea of Luke turning evil, because the thing I don't like about Luke turning evil is because that would really, I think that would just ruin what the arc he had in Return of the Jedi, where he was trying not to become his father, and he was trying to save his father, to bring him back on the side of, to bring balance to the Force, to get his father back so he didn't have to kill him in the end. And that would really defeat the purpose of what was done in Return of the Jedi, what Luke accomplished in Return of the Jedi, if he turned evil himself. I don't really like that idea. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me or not, but if they do, then that's just my opinion on it. I don't know if everyone will agree on that, but that's my opinion on it. But that's really all I have to say about The Force Awakens. It looks really good. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I actually have tickets to go see it. So with that said, I am looking forward to that. And I'll be wearing this dirty, sweaty sweatshirt that'll probably be washed before I actually go anywhere. So yeah. With that said though, next up is actually the Finding Dory trailer. Yeah, I know. Finding Dory. With all the Star Wars stuff, Finding Dory's trailer was actually first released, and I'm pretty sure not many people saw it because Star Wars The Force Awakens is the big thing, the big talk of the town right now, for good reason. But I have a very big attachment to Finding Nemo. It was a film from my childhood, and I understand that some people think it's very overrated, mainly because they think it's just kind of it's a story that's been done before. just with a different setting and some, you know, really likable characters, yes. I mean, I'm not saying people think that the film was bad. I'm just saying they think it's kind of overrated. It's not deserving of being said as one of Pixar's greatest. I may have a little bias on this, but I think the execution was so well done. I love the characters. I love the ideas. I love the world they go through. You know, and I thought the story was well done for what it was. It's a film from my childhood. I watch it at least once a year because I love Finding Nemo. It's one of my favorite Pixar films. It's not my favorite, nor is it the best, but it's one of my favorites at the very least. It's at least at the top 3 just for nostalgia's sake. And it is, of course, getting a sequel, like, how many years after the original? But, you know, whatever. My only problem with Finding Dory is, not so much the trailer. The trailer itself was funny. It did make me laugh. I thought it was a really good trailer. My main problem is what they're going to do with the concept. Because it's about Dory. And now, on one hand, I think this could be a decent story to tell about Dory finding her family. I think that would be really cool, really funny. But at the same time, Pixar's doing what they did with Cars 2 and focusing on the comic relief. Dory was the comic relief. Now, yes, that's not to say she wasn't a character or anything, but Dory was you don't remember Dory as much for most of the emotional moments, even though she did have some in the first movie. You remember her for being funny as well. She was the comic relief. She was the one that made people laugh when, during all the intense situations that went on in Finding Nemo. And that's the same thing what they did with Cars 2. With Cars 2, they made Mater the focus of Cars 2, and Mater is the comic relief. He was just there to play the comic relief, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I'm not sure if that's going to be a detriment at all, but I'm not going to hold any judgments until I see the film. All I can say is I'm excited for it. I am cautious about it, but at the same time I am excited for it. So all I can really say is I'm just gonna have to see the film and wait till it comes out. I do have faith in the writers, since I think the same writers of the first Finding Nemo film are actually doing this movie, so I have faith that they can deliver something, but, you know, we'll just have to see. And that's really all I have to say, so I shall now jump cut to the Sonic 06 footage that I cut in editing for this video. So with that said, I shall see you guys later on.
When it was a long time. It was like I was really young.
My first time playing this, I gamed over. Just because of that one section. It was that bad.
I didn't know how do you do that jump?
You have to hold it.
Yeah, but when do I jump? Early?
At the very tip.
Yeah, but there's a delay, right? There's still a delay?
Hey, I didn't say it was good. I didn't say it was good. Like I said, you have to make sure luck is on your side.
Oh, great.
Go,
get off the wall!
Oh, God. Go, Zach. Go, Zach. Go. Oh, too late. That is such bullshit. It essentially makes it so you... Wait, whoa! You glitched!
You should have told me I could do that!
I didn't know you could. I never glitched through that before.
You gotta try harder, Cody.
I mean, I know it's Sonic 06.
You're a quitter! Quitter!
I tried, damn it, but I couldn't get it to glitch through. I thought I could, considering it's Sonic 06.
Quitter!
Fuck you. If that were me, I wouldn't be able to glitch through that.
That's because you're a quitter!
Well, you still died anyway.
Oh, so. Well, I don't care. That's because I don't know how this... Because this is like my first time playing the games, and, well...
Go!
Well, I wish I could, but it's awkward at the angle.
You're still moving! How'd you die? How'd you freaking die?
Whoa! Sonic Spinball!
Oh no, the balls are playing pinball with Sonic!
This won't be a no death run.
Oh god. People defend this game! People say it's good!
They're lying. Okay.
They're in denial!
Ghosts and Goblins is good. Cody wants to play that.
No, I don't. Again, I don't like archaic games, which is why I'm not a fan of the stuff like Castlevania.
How did I do that? I didn't even
That's
think
how
I
you
jumped.
do it. That's how you do that.
I don't think I did anything right. It didn't feel right.
It doesn't matter.
I felt like I mistimed that.
Zach, you're expecting the game to work properly.
Oh yeah, I'm expecting the game to sleep.
You're expecting the game to work properly.
Hopefully I don't game over. Hopefully I don't game over.
If you game over, we'll just go to the next level.
No.